Hello Lars, this is me recording the manuscript recording that we have to do. I've chosen to record my English mock exam, so I'll just go ahead and start. Hello guys, as you all know, my name is John Strew, quite simply because we attend the same classes and courses here at Stanford. I've been asked by Professor Jackson to talk about gaming and the growth of the gaming industry. All of you have in some part of your life played a video game. For some, like myself, it's every day on my computer at home with friends, or for others it's a mobile game such as Candy Crush during their lunch break. Games and gaming in general has seen a huge growth both in users and games you can play. From the release of the Atari console and the Nintendo back in the day to the highly intelligent virtual reality motion control games we can play today. Personally, playing video games has only been a good experience, but gaming has had and does have its fair share of stereotypes in American society. One of the most damaging and false claim is that video games causes violence, and that video games has a direct influence on crime. I play video games every day for several hours. Some contains violence, some does not. You guys know me. I am not the violent type, and the video games I play, whether it is a shooter or a MOBA, does not change nor affect that. One study made by QT shows gamers answers to a variety of questions regarding gaming and its benefits. According to this study, 93% of the people asked whether or not the media claims towards gaming was correct. I'm gonna read that again. According to this study, 93% of the people asked whether or not media's claims towards gaming was correct. Say the media's obsession with linking violence and video games is not justified. In fact, the same study shows that video games has benefits for both society, personal skills, and interests. 65% of the participants said they have made up to 5 friends thanks to video games. 89% believe that gaming is beneficial for society. That might leave you asking, how can gaming be beneficial for society? Well, gaming can improve emotional well-being, which can be super beneficial for society, considering that 1 out of 5 people in America experience mental health issues every year. Gaming should therefore not be considered something that harms society. It should be considered a hobby that can benefit society and surely benefits the individual person. Of course it isn't perfect, and things such as addiction and health needs to be addressed, but everything in life has flaws. Gaming has in recent years, beginning in this decade, become more than just a personal hobby. It has become a sport. Esports, or electronic sports, is quite simply competitive video gaming. Professional video gamers is a real thing, guys, and it is seeing exponential growth, believe it or not. Professional gamers are regarded as athletes by the US government, just as the NFL players you see on television every Sunday, or our football heroes we support on college game day on Saturdays. They might not be as athletic as the athletes in traditional sports, but level of concentration through long periods of time, quick thinking, and strategies make them athletes. Unlike traditional sports, which has a big following, esports has a huge following. We are talking millions of viewers and billions of dollars. The game League of Legends saw its first world final, kind of like the Super Bowl of the game, attracting 43 million viewers back in 2016. A game I personally viewed as well. Numbers like these are attracting companies' attention. Esports viewing numbers has large growth, and with the growth comes sponsorships from big companies such as Intel, Nvidia, Acer, and Alienware, who all makes computer products attempting to make direct sales from the viewers, but also companies such as Kia Motors and Pringles are sponsors for esports league like the European League of Legends League, LEC. It would be wise for us to sponsor an esport league if we were eager to expand our business entrepreneurship. However, this would be very expensive. I believe that large companies jumping in on esports will, without a doubt, help to continue the growth of esports. Not only are esports leagues growing, game creators such as Epic Games with the popular game Fortnite, which some of you might have played, and Electronic Arts experienced major growths in revenue following the growth of gaming. However, everybody that has ever played an online video game such as myself has had the unlucky experience of playing with a troll or seeing profanity thrown around in the various game chats. Gaming involves people, and with everything that involves people, there are good things and bad things. I've already mentioned the beneficial things in gaming, which I can agree are all true, although people can ruin games for others. In games with voice chats or chat rooms such as League of Legends or Fortnite, profanity can be thrown around. The creators of the game has a hard time punishing such matters because of the large player bases. These games has an audience mainly consisting of kids and teens. The profanity and bad behavior can therefore transfer to having a negative effect on society. Another disruptive behavior can occur in video games are the troll. A troll is a person who willingly chooses to ruin the game for their team they are playing with. This disruptive behavior, that in all fairness has become routine in games, can likewise also have a negative effect on kids and teens that play the games. In worst case, it will influence them in a manner that they can have an overall negative effect on society as well. Gaming is growing and will continue to grow in the future. Of that we can be sure. Gaming has a great effect on people. It creates friendships, develops personal skills, and is overall a great hobby. Although it can have negative effects such as health and exposure to bad behavior. But this can be said about many things in life. Esports creates jobs, and in the large esports scene, esports creates jobs in the large scene, whether you are player, caster, or some sort of other role in the industry. And large companies such as Kia Motors and Intel sponsor the League of I'm gonna read this paragraph again. Esports creates jobs in the large esports scene, whether you are a player, caster, or some other sort of role in the industry. And large companies such as Kia Motors and Intel sponsor the leagues and helps gaming grow even further. That was the end of my speech. I would love to answer any questions you might have about gaming or the industry. Thank you. Alright, Lars, that was it. I hope you enjoyed it and I didn't do too bad. I'll see you Wednesday on my SOP exam. Bye.